Being self-employed in Nigeria sounds amazing. It feels good until the bill starts mounting and your income disappears. You know, it's good to be self-employed. Why? Because you control your time, you control your income, you are your own boss, you're not answerable to anyone. But what people don't see is the silent stress, the irregular payments. This week things are good, you are happy. The other time everywhere is dry, and sudden payments just show up and you're confused, you don't know what to do. Because your income is not fixed. You are a self-employed person. Okay, so, but there is a way you can do it, is that you budget in a way that can help you plan better. And that is what I am talking about in today's video. How you can budget properly in 2026, even though your income is not consistent, even though it's unpredictable and it's irregular. My name is Lillian, and this is Easy Loan TV, where we talk about how you can access easy loans, repay your loans, and do your business with ease without stressing so much. There is a way around these things. And also we give practical business tips that will help your business. So today, you already know what you're talking about, how you can budget in 2026 if you're self-employed without feeling the heat. The first step is simple. Track your money. Track your inflows and your outflows. That's where you will know when something is not going the way you want it to go. When you know what comes in and goes out, budgeting becomes easier because you know which one is going where. And you will not be surprised, nothing will stress you. You will not wake up one day with a headache and say, oh, where is my money? Because you already know. Because you are tracking it. Let me see where my money goes into. You track every naira. And that way, your budgeting will be simpler, it will be easier. And you will relax and do your business with ease. After all, that is what we'll talk about here. How you can do your business with ease, relax and enjoy it. So, the first one is track every naira. Track every spending, every inflow and every outflow. When you do this, nothing surprises you at the end of the month. The next thing is categorize your spending. Put them into sections. Divide them into sections. You have essentials, you have business reinvestment, you have your savings, you have your fund money. So when you have all these things, you know where money goes into. It's like you put them in, you can do percentages. 50% into this one, 20% into this one, 20% into that one, 10%. So you know that every month my essentials is 50% of whatever I make. Then 20% for business reinvestment, 20% for savings, 10% for fund money. So that whatever you make in every month, you already know that percentages will help me. You have already budgeted that this month, every month is 1 naira for this. So the percentage will help you. No matter how much you make, you just put them in percentages. And know that this is how it goes. When you divide what you earn or what you make into sections, you will not be stressed out when it comes to budgeting because you already know. Oh, 10% is my fund money, or 5% is my fund money. Fund money is money you spend, you know, on leisure. Or you just want, there's a new joint that's around the corner, you just want to go there. Of course, you cannot walk and not spend anything. Nobody does that. You have to apportion little amount of money to yourself for some little fun things. Maybe you want to go to the cinema and all that. That is where that one goes. All right? So in percentages, 50% for this, 20% is for this, 20% is for this, 10% is for this. If you have more, you allocate, you apportion it accordingly. Why do people want to go through stress? Your business is not, your money is not regular. It's not consistent. It's not every month that you have that big money. You make so much big money. So whether you make big money or you make small money every month, you should be able to relax. Look at what you're doing and say, okay, I am doing well. Irrespective of the fact that this month is different from last month. Essentials are things like rent, food, and transport. You cannot do without these ones. You must live somewhere. Remember Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You must have a roof over your head. You must eat. And you must take transport. You must enter. Even if you have your own car, you will buy fuel. Business reinvestment is like stocks. What you have made, you have to plow back into your business. Okay? Then you have to save. Then fund money, I've already explained fund money to you. So all these things, you have to make provisions for them. When you categorize, you avoid spending on everything that comes along. You're not going home and you see this fine pair of shoes and you want to buy it because it's not in your budget. You will look away and pretend that you did not see it. Because that is a huge problem for people that are self-employed. You see something that is fine, I like this thing, and you go ahead to purchase it. It's not in your budget, it will affect you. Step 3 is set flexible targets. You have to set realistic targets. Remember, you're not a salaried person. Remember, your income is not regular. So you have to set targets that are flexible, that can roll with your income. The targets must be realistic, not something that you just be planning in your head. It has to be realistic targets that you can meet up with. So your budget needs to flex with your earnings. Remember, you are trying to move on. You are trying to do things better. The ones you did in the past did not favor you. So you have looked at it and said that, okay, this thing did not do me well. My business did not grow. I did not get the kind of money I wanted to get. But now you have a new understanding about budgeting, and it will help you if you follow these steps we are talking about. Set realistic targets. It's not a bad thing. It's not a big deal. We talked about how you can apportion these things into percentages that will help you. When you do that, you don't have anything that will bother you. The money may not be too much, but it will not worry you, because at any point in time, you have something to spend. You have money for something. You have money for essentials. You have money for your transport. You have money for reinvestment. You have money for fun. You can also save, because you have to pay yourself a salary if you're in business. You have to have your own money too. From what you are making, you have to put something aside. So let it flex with your earnings. Let it roll with your earnings. Let it align with your earnings per time. It will not always be the same every month. Things may change. Of course, things will improve for you if you're intentional about the budgeting system and intentional about what you are doing. A time will come that you start seeing the results of the budgeting you're doing. This way, even if you earn more or less, your money is always divided strategically. So you have solved the problem. The next one is save first, spend later. Many self-employed people are in a hurry to spend, especially when their business is doing well. But you have to save first, then you spend later. It sounds good, right? Save first, spend later. Because you have to spend from what you have saved. If you don't save, there is nothing to spend. If you keep chopping it, every time the money comes, there will be nothing left for you. As soon as you receive income, set aside your savings first. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill, because it is. Even 5 to 10% per payment adds up over time. It's compounding. So save first, spend later. Don't be in a hurry to spend. Remember, you are building a business. You are in a business, and I'm sure you want your business to grow. So if you keep on spending when you should be saving, you have nothing to fall back on. And before you know it, the business will go. It just fizzle out. You become, I had a business. There was a time I had a business. No, you shouldn't be like that. If you do this, it creates a safety net for your business when income dips, because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. We are in an economy that is unpredictable. So by the time you keep saving, when something is not working well, what you have saved will help grow your business. It will help put your business up again, and nobody will know what has happened. So save first, spend later. It is for your own good and the good of your business. Borrowing the smart way. Somebody said, borrowing again when you are budgeting. You're running a business. Of course, you can borrow. Borrowing is not a sin. Borrowing for your business is not bad. But you see, before you borrow, you have to look at your business. How well is your business doing? This money I am borrowing, what is it for? Is it for inventory? Is it for this or is it for that? You have to know why you want to borrow before you step out and tell yourself, I want to borrow. Because it is money that you must repay. So don't just say, I'm running a business, I have to borrow, when you have not sat down to think, what am I borrowing for? Is it the right time to borrow? I'm going to repay this money, so why should I borrow? If you are not borrowing for the sake of your business, leave it until you are ready for that. Because when you are borrowing without knowing why you are borrowing is one of the things that make people to default. You will start defaulting on that loan because you are not ready for the loan. But borrowing to fix lifestyle gaps created by poor budgeting is dangerous. If you must borrow, let it be to fix your business, to make things better, and be sure that you are ready for the repayment so that they don't drag you. Because if they keep dragging you from one point to the other, your business will fall. Yakata. The purpose for that your business, you will not meet it. So if you want to borrow wisely. Borrowing is not a sin. It is for the betterment of your business if you know why you're borrowing. Don't just say, my friend Chioma just borrowed the other day and she's doing well. Chioma had sat down to plan it. So you sit down, plan it. If it is the best time for you to borrow, go ahead. If it will affect your business adversely, leave it until your business is stable enough to accommodate any loan. You know why? Because borrowing should move you forward and not trap you. Review weekly. Finally, you have to review. Check what you are doing every week. Is this thing working? Should I make some adjustments? If there is any reason for you to make adjustments, please do. You are answerable to yourself. Remember, you are your own boss. You control your income, you control your time, you control your expenses, you control everything. So every week review what you have done. Have I made progress? Is it working? If it is not working, you look at it again. You shake it, and you do another one until you start feeling comfortable with it. But review is very, very important. Self-employment is unpredictable. So budgeting is not set and forget it. You review, you come back, you adjust, you move on, and you keep doing that until you are comfortable with what you're doing. Even at that, you keep reviewing. Yes, life is not static. Consistency is key. Over time, you know how to allocate money and avoid unnecessary stress. You don't need it in business if you're a business person. I hope you've gotten something from this video. If you're self-employed, remember your income is not predictable. Your income is not fixed. You're not a salaried worker that said, okay, this one and that one. So, but you can, when you look at the points we have raised, you can look at them and see that if you apply 1 or 2 or 3, you will get it right with budgeting. So that in 2026, the year has not gone far, you can do something better with your budgeting. You track, you categorize, you set flexible targets, you set first, and you review weekly. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and comment below with the budgeting challenges you face as a business person in Nigeria. Let's build smarter money habits together. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.